Hey guys, I just wanted to redo this video because I think it could have been a lot better than what we experienced during class. So here we go. Now we're just going to work on the x-intercept, the y-intercept, and the zeros. So first we need to find both of those from this equation. So I'm going to rewrite that equation. And we're going to substitute and figure them out. So here we go. So we have 2x minus 7y equals 14. So to find the zeros, I want to substitute in, I'm going to draw my table over here. I'll just draw it here. We have our x and we have our y. And we want to substitute y equals 0. So I'm going to look for x. So I know 2x minus 7 times 0 equals 14. That goes away, and we have 2x equals 14. Divide both sides by 2, and we now know x is 7. So the x-intercept is 7. Now we're going to do the same thing and find y-intercept. So we're going to set x to 0, and we're going to look for that. I'll put that down here, and we're going to have 2x minus 7y equals 14. So 2 times 0 minus 7y equals 14. This goes away, and we have negative 7y equals 14. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 7 by whatever's next to the variable, so I can get a positive y equals negative 2. So we know the y-intercept is negative 2. So let's remember those points and go to the next page. Okay, let me take that off here. And there's the points, so we can leave those on there. And let's see if what we did was correct. Okay. So we said that x is 7 and y is 0. So that would go here. And we said x is 0 and y is negative 2. And that would go here. And if we were to draw the graph, draw the line, it would look something like that. That's all they wanted you to do. Okay, let's go to the next page. Here's another example. So we have another linear function, and they want us to graph it. So I'm going to draw my table, and I know I'm going to set y to 0 and solve for x. So 2.5x minus 2 times 0 equals 10. That goes away, and we have 2.5x equals 10. Divide by 2.5, and we're going to get x equals 4. So we know the x-intercept is 4. I'll put that point right there. And now I'm going to set x to 0. And let's put this one in the equation. We have 2.5x minus 2y equals 10. And 2.5 times 0 minus 2y equals 10. That goes away. And now we can divide by -2 on both sides. And now we know y is -5. So when x is 0, y is -5. This is your x-intercept. This is your y-intercept. And that would go here. And the line would go like that. Okay, let's look at another example. I'll read this one. I'm cleaning it up. They want us to graph this one. This one has a fraction in it, but that's okay. Let's see if it comes out pretty good. Okay. So I'm going to draw my table, x and y, and let's set x to 0 first because that'll be the easiest one. So we're going to have y equals 1/3 times 0 minus 5. So that gives us y equals -5 because that goes away. So we know the y-intercept is -5. Now we'll do the other one. Y equals 1/3 x minus 5. And we're going to set y to 0. So y is 0 equals 1/3 x minus 5. So we need to get the 1/3 x by itself. So to do that, we will move this 5. We'll add 5 to both sides. And let me rewrite that there. We're going to we added 5 to both sides, and we just bring down the 1/3. So now we have 5 equals 1/3 x. And we can't do anything with that. So we need to get the x by itself. So we need to multiply each side by 3/1, the reciprocal. And that makes this go away. So we have our x equals 15. X is 15. It's going to go way over there on that side, way that way. So the line would go out like that. Okay. Moving along better. Let's keep going. Okay, here's another one. Because they want you to focus on finding the x and the y intercept. Okay. And hopefully this is going better for some of you than the first one. Okay, here's our equation. I'm going to draw my table, x, y, and I'm going to set x to 0 first because it's going to be easier. Y equals -4 times 0 plus 7. That goes away, y equals 7. Okay, the next one, we're going to have y equals negative 4x plus 7. We're going to set y to 0, and we're going to have 0, negative 4x plus 7. Okay, we need to move the 7 over, so let's move the negative 7 over, the opposite, negative 7, and that leaves us with negative 4x equals negative 7. We can divide both sides by negative 4, and that gives us x equals, let's see, what is 7 divided by 4 in the calculator? 7 divided by 4 equals 1.75. And a negative divided by a negative will give you a positive 1.75. Okay. And let's see what else we got. Okay, we got another one. And this is x plus 9y equals 9. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to set y to 0, and x plus 9 times 0 equals 9. That'll go away, and we're going to have x equals 9. So your x-intercept is 9. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're set x to 0. So x plus 9y equals 9. X is 0 plus 9y equals 9. That's gone. So divide both sides by 9, and we're going to have y equals 1. So the y-intercept is 1, x is 0. So we could plot that. 9 and 0 goes here. That's your x-intercept, and 0 and 1 up here. And the line would go right there. Okay. Okay, this one was the one that posed a problem, and I understand why, because the graphs were incorrect. So now we can correct that and solve it, and I think we're done in about 2 more slides. Okay, we have negative 6x plus 8y equals 24. So I just need to see which one of these work. So I'm going to set x to 0. So here's my x and y. And I'm going to set x to 0. And when I do that, I'll have negative 6 times 0 plus 8y equals 24. So this goes away, and we have 8y equals 24. Divide by 8. And we know the y-intercept is 24. I'm sorry, the y-intercept is not 24. The y-intercept is 3. Okay? And that is a y. So we know the y-intercept is 3. So we can stop right there as we see that is correct. But just to double check, let's set y to 0 and check. So we have negative 6x plus 8y equals 24. Negative 6x plus 8 times 0 equals 24. That goes away, and we have negative 6x equals 24. Divide by negative 6, and x is going to equal a negative 4, which matches right here. So we know that's correct. Okay. And let's see, I think we have this one more, and we're almost finished. You guys are doing great. We just need to look at this graph and find the x and y intercept. They need to make a button that can make all this erase. Maybe they have one. I don't know. I don't see it. Okay. So identify the slope, the y-intercept, the x-intercept, and 0. So looking at this, I can tell you the y-intercept is 2. Looking at this, I can tell you the x-intercept is negative 9. I can also tell you the 0 is negative. Oh, I'm doing all this wrong. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that, as I was reading the wrong way. The x-intercept is 2. The y-intercept is negative 9. The 0 is also 2 because it is also the x-intercept. And now that we have this point and this point, I'm going to use these 2 points. I'm going to do rise over run and find the slope. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to rise 9, and we're going to run 1, 2, 2. So that equals 4.5. You could also go up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Run 1, 2. And that is it, guys. We did it. That does it for A.3C Part 2. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for watching.